So I just realized that this is gonna be a long video, so get yourself some popcorn, a good glass of wine, because this is gonna be a long one. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. Before we get into this video, you guys, I'll be really grateful if you guys can just give this video a thumbs up, and if you can subscribe. Help a sister get her coins, y'all. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and maybe the 4,000 watch hours so I can get monetized, if you know what I mean. Help a sister get her coin. So yeah, today's video I'm gonna be telling you guys about my horror birth story. Just you see that, just ignore all that, or maybe now that I'm pointing out, you guys can see it. But anyway, I had promised myself that today I was going to record content, and then I got overwhelmed, and then I was trying to keep up with the housework and do this and do that. But I've been putting this off for way too long, and it needs to be a priority, if you know what I mean. So forget that. That's what do you call it? That's a pile of clothes, not a pile. I don't know, guys. English is not my first language. Those clothes there, I need to alter. So they've been sitting there for days now. And just as a reminder that at least I need to alter at least one of them a day, or maybe one of them every 2 days or so. And then that over there is the dirt, not so clean, not so dirty pile that I've been putting off getting to. You know what? I see you. Don't pretend as if everybody has one. Everybody has the not so clean for the closet, but not so dirty for the laundry. That's what that is. You have one, and I have one too, and I am not ashamed. There it is. Suck it. Anyway, you guys, I just recently started talking about this without tearing up, because it's one of those, when people talk about those life-changing moments, when when it just hits you. This was my moment. This was it for me. So how did it start? So we're gonna go back a little bit. So if you guys remember, I had shared in the previous videos that I was due late December. We went to our first, back to the baby story. So if you guys remember, I shared in the previous videos that I had the baby was due late December. We were expecting him just before Christmas, 23, 24. My due date was the 23rd, was December 23rd, which is the due date that we got at our, was it 8-week ultrasound? Yeah. And then much later into the pregnancy, we went to see a different doctor, and we got a different due date, which was still in December, but just 2 weeks prior to the due date that we had originally got. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, I went to see a couple of doctors still after that, just to make sure, and they all confirmed the same thing. So meaning the first ultrasound that we had gave us probably the wrong due date, or another doctor explained to me that the first ultrasounds are not exactly, can sometimes not be exactly accurate. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, that's what happened. Fast forward, I was looking into hospitals where I could give birth, and your girl was trying to save some coin. But let me say this, guys, you cannot put a price on life. So I was looking at hospitals to give birth at, and I ended up choosing one of the local government hospitals. And you know, I thought nothing of it. I just thought, well, you know, my sister gave birth there, my aunt gave birth there, my cousin gave birth there. They never had any problems with the hospital, and I was trying to save some money, and I was like, you know what, I would rather spend this money on the baby when the baby is here. I mean, what could go wrong? So I went to this hospital, registered and everything, but I will say that I was nervous. So if you guys don't already know, I am Zimbabwean, right? And I am currently living in South Africa. So this is round about the time where, if you saw, there was a video circulating with the Health MEC about, there was a Zimbabwean lady who was in a hospital and she needed help, right? And okay, if you're a Zimbabwean, South African, you know what I'm talking about. So mind you, giving birth at a public hospital is not free for everybody, particularly foreigners, Zimbabweans like myself. It's not free, we actually pay. And in this particular facility, giving birth there was about 8,000 something rand, and public hospital and private hospitals were costing 3-4 times as much in my area. So your girl thought, you know what, let me just, I've done it before. I gave birth to my son in a public hospital again in Pretoria, so which it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't a bad experience. So I thought, you know what, I'm worried about nothing. Let's, you know, just, you know, let's just go through with it. I go to the hospital, I register and all of that, and I won't lie, I was nervous because of everything that was going. You know, you can't help but, you know, have it in the back of your mind. It's just there. But I kept braving it, telling myself, what's the worst that can go happen? Everything is fine. I am healthy. I'm checking all my milestones. Everything is fine. And then I went for my check. The 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks prior to 2 weeks prior, I went in to see the doctor, and then he's busy, you know, they're busy checking, and then they're saying, oh, you are actually almost overdue. And I'm like, but I already have this due date. And they said, yeah, but it looks like the baby is pretty big and it's looking like you're almost, you know, overdue, so we're gonna have to book you for a C-section. And then I was really, you guys, I was really hoping to have a natural birth this time. So I'm like, okay, you know what are the chances that I can, you know, still give natural birth? And the doctor was like, don't worry, there's still time, but because you've had a prior C-section, there's a chance that you're going to have to give birth to this baby via C-section too. But we still have, you know, we still have time. The baby's still fine, you're healthy, everything is fine, so we can wait. So another week goes by, and then by this time, because I'm what they call a high-risk pregnancy, I'm going in to the hospital weekly at this point. So I go in again for the next week's appointment. I go in and I see a different doctor this time. And then they check, then they ask me to do the sonar. So we're in there and he's checking, and then he's like, there's no way you can wait another week. We have to book you. So this all happened on a Thursday. Mind you, I am thinking I still have 2 more weeks into my pregnancy, and this happened on a Thursday, and the doctor is checking me, and then he says, this baby's so big, there is no way you can wait 2 more weeks. We have to book you for a C-section on Monday. So if you haven't gone into labor between now and Monday, we are booking you in for a C-section on Monday. You guys, at this point, you know, this pregnancy is so flippin' lazy. I haven't done much of the shopping. I've been, you know, with my first pregnancy, I was very active. I was up and about. I was, you know, walking, doing this, doing that. With this one, I was in bed half the time. I was lazy as F. I don't know if can I swear? I don't know. So I was lazy as hell throughout this entire pregnancy. Then I get home. My husband couldn't make this appointment, so I get home. I tell him, this is what the doctor said. So I had recorded some of it, and I lost that footage, you guys. Anyway, so I tell my husband, okay, they're saying they're gonna book me for a C-section on Monday. So I try to rush everything. I go do the last minute shopping. I hadn't done a photo shoot, a pregnancy photo shoot, because I was thinking, you know, I still have time. Again, I'm procrastinating every flipping thing. I am procrastinating. And then last minute, you know what, I just thought we're gonna DIY the situation. I push the couches around in the living room and everything. We take a couple of photos and everything. Boom, everything is done. Monday morning, I'm packed up. I'm ready to go to the hospital. My husband takes me to the hospital. We get there. You know, everything moves slowly in a government/public hospital, whatever you want to call it. Everything moves slowly. So we get there on time, because they told me I was booked for the C-section. I am so naive, you guys. It's not even funny. They told me I was booked for the C-section that Monday at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So I get there, you know, a couple of hours early, and I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be today. The baby is coming today. And then I get there, and then the nurses just tell us to wait over there. So we wait a couple of hours. Then at first it's just me, and then a couple of more ladies come in, and then we're just sitting there hanging, chilling out, just waiting for them to admit us. And then finally around 7 p.m. we finally get admitted, and then they give us this paper, like a disclaimer. They're telling us, you know what, if you're not an emergency, basically the paper was just saying that if you're not an emergency, if it's an elective surgery, your surgery could take longer than you anticipate. Okay, fine, no problem. I'm thinking, oh, okay, you know, I'll be in and out of here in a jiffy. No problem, I'm booked. We get in. I spend the first night. The doctors come in. Mind you, throughout my entire pregnancy, I am healthy, like healthy. Nothing is wrong, apart from, you know, fatigue. Like everybody has fatigue during pregnancy. I had fatigue, that's it. Maybe a little bit of nausea during the first 3 months of pregnancy, and fatigue, you know, just feeling tired all the time. That's it. I get there, I spend the night. The doctors come in, they check me, everything is fine. First night, second day, I'm thinking, okay, probably today is gonna be the day. Nope, it wasn't the day. Again, the day comes and it passes. Third day, I'm still in the hospital. The day comes and it passes. On the fourth day, then finally they come and they're like, okay, they're gonna prep me for surgery. Hey guys, so I don't want this video to be too long, so this is actually going to be a 4-part video. So head on to my channel to finish the video. There's going to be 3 other parts, so go ahead on my channel and find part 2. And please, while you're there, make sure you like, subscribe and share. Again, help your sister get monetized, okay? Or am I saying monetized too much? Maybe. Okay, but either way, head on to my channel, find part 2, and I'll meet you there. You can also find the links to all the 4 videos in my description box. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.